Yo, it's your boy Ado. In today's video, I am going to be revealing my Elite 2 custom tactics and player instructions. This is what we used last week when we hit Elite 2, and obviously we're going to be using them in this weekend league as well, and slightly tweaking them. So if you want to use them, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel to help support your boy. So this is our RTG. We do have a remote control on the screen, as you can see at the bottom left. But for the purpose of this video, we will just switch it off. But yeah, if you want to come and see us, how we play, come and chat, chill out, etc. The link is in the description below. It's twitch.tv/Ado13. So yeah, this is our road to glory. No real money spent on this, but yeah, it's really meta. Really like the team. I want to get Maximum upgraded. I did actually get red pick Pogba, which I'm not happy with because I tried the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Don't really like that formation. It just doesn't really suit the way I play. Just a bit too narrow and congested. And then when you want to change formations in the game, you can't because you've got an extra DM unless you sub one off. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's a shame. I wanted Zaha, Son, Salah. Couldn't get any of them. Even in our team of the week pack, it was trash. Let me know what you got as well. But yeah, let's run you through our custom tactics. I'm using the 4-5-1 purely to get chemistry out of my team. You might be using 4-3-3. That's pretty much a common one to get chemistry. In game via the D-pad, we go left to defensive. Defensive is our balance. That's what we start with. If you're wondering why I have these specifically set out for the normal balance, it's literally just in case I forget to change it in game. And also it can take like 10 seconds to apply your sort of formation when you start the match. So I just have it like this just in case I forget. So defensive, what we start with, I'm going to run you through all of them and show you the sort of tweaks that we have made. So ultra defensive 4-2-3-1, it's the most solid formation this year as it was last year. 4-2-3-1 and 4-4-2 are very box standard, solid. They're good at attacking and defending. That's why pros use them. That's why they're the most commonly meta used formations. But obviously you can use other tactics as well. It doesn't have to be these two formations. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow works well, 4-2-2 works well, even 4-3-3 attack, etc. But yeah, let's get started. Set your formation. Then we've got balance 4-4, possession 5-1-1-1. So you're trying to hold on to the game, 80th minute, shut out the game, that sort of thing. I don't like playing drop out one depth. It invites them in my box too much and I end up conceding goals. So that's why we play a bit more possession, pass it around a bit more, and we can still attack and create chances. So that should be all set by now. The reason I play 4 defensive width instead of 5 as well, I just like it to be a little bit more narrow and congested, and I don't really get caught out from the sort of wide fullback positions anyway. So that is the reason. But yeah, 4 or 5 is pretty much optimum. Both fullbacks stay back while attacking. Both DMs stay back cover center. All 3 cams come back on defense, and then your lone striker on mix and balance of everything. But yeah, that's just to hold out the game. Now we've got our defensive tactics, what you're going to start with. So in game, go left, 4-2-3-1, that's what we're using. Balance 4-4, balance 5-5, and then 2-2. Corners and free kicks. Honestly, I go short 99.99% of the time, unless it's the last minute of the game and I want to shoot. So 1 or 2 is fine for me. That one's up to you. Maybe you like crossing it in the box. That sort of thing is up to you. Players in box 4 to 6 is pretty much optimum. And like I said, defensive width 4 or 5 is where you want to be at. So your formation should be set as well. Now we've got our instructions. Stay back while attacking on both fullbacks. We've got both DMs stay back cover center. Although if you do have a box-to-box player like Bruno Fernandes, for example, his player of the month version, any of his versions to be honest. A Ruud Gullit, this is the baby version from the Icon SBC, running them with a shadow, so his shooting is not that great. But someone like Paul Pogba as well, you can run them on balanced cover center, and that will help you attack a bit more. But then you'll be a little bit more sort of vulnerable in the defensive aspect of things. But that's something you might want to try out and experiment. I might do it. I'm just not 100% sure yet if I want to use Gullit in that role. It depends on the player instructions, the player work rates as well. So if they've got quite offensive work rates, that will override it to a certain extent. So don't think too much about it anyway. But yeah, we've got getting box across on the right ram and the lamb, just so they make more runs. They drag out defenders, and then when you do R1X, which is like a ground-driven pass, they can try get on the end of it and obviously score. Your lone cam is just basic and balance, and then your fast striker, which is mine. Neymar with the hunter getting behind. Now we've got our attacking tactics. When you're losing by 1 goal, when it's half time, even if you're 0-0, when you want to change it up, you want to attack them a little bit more because you feel like they're not that great, but you can't seem to get a chance. It helps. I always recommend have different formations for different scenarios. If you want to, if you're winning, if you're losing, if you're drawing, etc. It helps a lot. Do not have one formation for when you're winning, losing, and drawing. It won't help you. So we've got press on heavy touch. It's the normal 4-4-2 variation, by the way, because the other one's a bit too defensive, and we're using this when we're losing by 1 goal. So press on every touch, 4-5, long ball, 5-6, 2-2. Long ball is used to get the ball from defense to attack as quick as possible. And I don't mean long balls, I mean like through balls and chip through balls. So literally just, you know how mad through balls are this year. So literally you can do 1 pass and long balls and your forwards will just make crazy runs. And think about it, you got 2 you got 2 wingers and you got 2 strikers. Hopefully with pace, it works very well. Press on every touch is a bit less pressing than press after possession loss, so you're not that vulnerable when it comes to trying to defend. And obviously we up the depth by 1. Formation should be set. Now we've got our instructions. Stay back while attacking on both fullbacks is a must. Now we've got stay back cover center on your lone DM, which is the one that's better at defending and not so great at attacking. Then hopefully you've got someone like Valverde, etc., that can attack a bit more on balance and cover center, and it definitely will help you press a little bit more. We've got the right mid and left mid on getting behind, getting balls across, make more runs in and behind. Then we've got Neymar on getting behind and the other one on mix and balance. So the other one might drop off a little bit more, act as like a cam or a centre forward. But you should be triggering runs at all times anyway. So L1 and X, or LB on and X if you're on Xbox, or whatever the pass button is on Xbox. It's not X, obviously. But yeah, that's that. But don't worry about the attacking runs so much. You can have it on balance if you're that concerned about it. Some pros even have it on is it target man, which means they'll always ask for ball to feet, so that you do not give the ball away a lot. So don't worry about that much. Now we've got ultra attacking tactics. We've got press on every touch, 5-6. So our ultra attacking is what we've tweaked a bit more. We've made it quite a bit more offensive than last week, just because I was pausing it mid-game and tweaking them around. Don't want it so attacking where I'm 3 goals down and end up losing 6-0. Want to be able to come back, but within a sort of smart manner. So we've got press on heavy touch, 5, and then we've got 6 depth. The reason we have 5 defensive width is so that when we're obviously going really attacking, we do not want our players to be so tight and compact. We want them to spread out a little bit more. We've got balance, and then we've got 5-6, and then 2-2. You can run fast build up if you like, or long ball. It's just, I like the balance, and fast build up's a little bit too offensive. You will probably concede a lot more goals. But yeah, if you want to go even more attacking, then you can do so. Long ball balance is pretty good. Now, formations, 4-2-2, really good formation. It's more attacking than the other two, in my opinion, as a general formation and tactic. Stay back while attacking on both fullbacks. Both centre mid, balance, cover, centre, and then we've got the Lam and Ram on getting us across, and the lone striker, well, one striker on getting behind, and the other on mix and balance. So the reason we have both centre mids on balance and cover centre, it just allows you to press them a lot more in different areas of the pitch instead of them just backing off and sitting off. So even though Kante can't shoot, we're going to allow him to possibly push up a little bit more and obviously pass it to someone else and hopefully not try and shoot for himself, because he's got like 2 finishing. But that is our tactics that we used to get Elite 2 last week. And obviously I said we've tweaked the ultra attacking ones a bit, and I've showed you the stuff that we've changed with that. And I hope it does help you. It definitely will. Come and join us on Twitch if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to our channel, smash that like button. I'll see you in the next video. We've got icon swaps today as well, so hopefully they are juicy, but we've only got 6, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I'll post a video later today if you want our sort of reaction and thoughts on it. But let me know. It's been your boy. There's one more thing to say. Safe.